Top 10 Worst Vegetable Diabetics Must Avoid Controlling Blood Sugar. In today's video, we're diving into a topic that is extremely important for those managing diabetes, the vegetables you need to avoid. That's right, while vegetables are typically thought of as healthy and essential to any diet, some can actually have a negative impact on your blood sugar levels, especially if you're diabetic. We know that managing diabetes is all about keeping your blood sugar levels steady and making smart food choices. But did you know that certain vegetables, even though they may seem healthy, can actually cause spikes in your blood glucose? That's why we're going to break down the top 10 worst vegetables for diabetics, and trust me, some of these might surprise you. In this video, we're going to discuss each vegetable in detail, why they're problematic, and what alternatives you can incorporate into your diet to keep your blood sugar in check. Whether you're newly diagnosed or a long-time diabetes warrior, understanding how different foods affect your blood sugar is key to staying healthy and feeling your best. So grab a seat, make sure you've subscribed if you haven't already, and let's dive into the list of the worst vegetables diabetics must avoid. You won't want to miss this. Number 1. Potatoes, especially white potatoes. Potatoes, particularly white potatoes, are among the worst vegetables for diabetics to consume regularly. While they are a staple food in many diets, they are high in carbohydrates, which can cause a rapid rise in blood sugar levels. When consumed, white potatoes are quickly broken down into glucose in the bloodstream, leading to spikes in blood sugar. This is a significant concern for diabetics, as maintaining steady blood sugar levels is crucial for managing the condition effectively. Moreover, the glycemic index (GI) of white potatoes is high, meaning they are absorbed quickly by the body, resulting in a sudden increase in blood sugar. This can lead to insulin resistance over time if not managed carefully. Even though potatoes are rich in nutrients such as vitamin C, potassium, and fiber, the carb content outweighs the health benefits for people with diabetes. In addition, fried or processed potatoes like French fries and potato chips are even worse, as they add unhealthy fats and further increase blood sugar levels. Diabetics should opt for alternatives like sweet potatoes in moderation, as they have a lower glycemic index, or non-starchy vegetables such as leafy greens, cauliflower, or zucchini, which have minimal impact on blood sugar levels. Number 2. Corn. Corn, although often thought of as a vegetable, is technically a grain and is often included in the vegetable category due to its use in many dishes. For diabetics, corn can be problematic because it is high in carbohydrates and has a moderate glycemic index. This means that consuming corn can lead to an increase in blood sugar levels, which is a major concern for individuals managing diabetes. Corn contains starch, which is broken down into sugar by the body. When corn is consumed in large amounts, it can quickly elevate blood glucose levels. 1 ear of corn can contain around 25 grams of carbs, which can contribute significantly to a spike in blood sugar. Corn in the form of cornmeal or corn flour can also be a hidden source of carbs, making it easy for diabetics to overconsume without realizing the impact on their blood sugar. While corn does provide some important nutrients like fiber, antioxidants, and essential vitamins, its high glycemic load makes it a less suitable option for those trying to manage their diabetes. So, diabetics should focus on non-starchy vegetables that have a lower glycemic index, such as leafy greens, bell peppers, or cucumbers, which have less of an impact on blood sugar and provide a variety of health benefits. Moderation is key, and it's best to limit or avoid corn in a diabetic diet. Number 3. Peas. Peas, while rich in fiber and protein, are another vegetable that diabetics should be cautious about consuming. Although they are often seen as a healthy option, peas have a relatively high carbohydrate content, which can cause a rise in blood sugar levels. The glycemic index of peas is considered moderate, meaning they don't cause an immediate spike in blood sugar, but they can still contribute to elevated levels when consumed in larger quantities. The carbohydrate content of peas is primarily in the form of starch, which the body breaks down into glucose. This breakdown can lead to fluctuations in blood sugar levels, especially if peas are eaten in large portions or as part of a high-carb meal. A typical serving of peas can contain around 20 grams of carbs, which is significant when managing blood glucose levels. However, peas also provide health benefits like protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals, making them a nutritious vegetable. The key is moderation. Diabetics can still enjoy peas occasionally, but should pair them with low-carb, high-fiber vegetables to help balance blood sugar levels. It's also advisable to choose fresh or frozen peas over canned varieties, as canned peas may contain added sugars or sodium that could further complicate blood sugar control. Number 4. Pumpkin. Pumpkin is another vegetable that diabetics need to be cautious with, despite its many health benefits. While pumpkin is low in calories and contains important nutrients like vitamin A, potassium, and fiber, it also has a relatively high glycemic index, especially when cooked. This means that when it's consumed, it can cause an increase in blood sugar levels, which is a concern for diabetics. The carbohydrate content in pumpkin, while not as high as that of starchy vegetables like potatoes, can still contribute to elevated blood glucose levels. A typical serving of pumpkin can have around 15 grams of carbs, and this can add up quickly when paired with other carb-rich foods. Although pumpkin is a nutritious vegetable, diabetics need to be mindful of portion sizes and frequency of consumption. To minimize the impact on blood sugar, it's best to consume pumpkin in moderation and focus on pairing it with foods that are low in carbs and high in fiber. Roasted or pureed pumpkin can be a healthy addition to a meal, but portion control is important. Diabetics may also want to opt for pumpkin seeds, which are lower in carbohydrates and provide a healthy source of fats and proteins. Number 5. Parsnips. Parsnips are often compared to carrots, but they are higher in carbohydrates and can be a problem for diabetics trying to manage their blood sugar levels. While parsnips are a good source of fiber, vitamin C, and potassium, they also contain a significant amount of starch, which the body converts into glucose. This can cause a rise in blood sugar levels, making them a less ideal choice for people with diabetes. Parsnips have a higher glycemic index than some other root vegetables, which means they can cause blood sugar to rise more quickly. A medium-sized parsnip contains around 24 grams of carbs, which is higher than other non-starchy vegetables. Eating parsnips in large portions or frequently can lead to spikes in blood glucose, especially if they are consumed in combination with other starchy foods. For diabetics, it's important to be cautious when incorporating parsnips into their diet. They should be consumed in moderation and balance with lower-carb vegetables, such as leafy greens, cucumbers, or bell peppers. Roasting or boiling parsnips can also reduce their glycemic impact compared to frying or mashing them, as the cooking method can affect the rate at which the body absorbs the carbohydrates. Number 6. Beets. Beets are another vegetable that diabetics should be cautious with due to their high sugar content. While beets are packed with essential nutrients like fiber, folate, and manganese, they also contain a significant amount of natural sugars that can cause a spike in blood sugar levels. The glycemic index of beets is moderate, meaning they can lead to a gradual increase in blood sugar, which is still a concern for diabetics. One medium beetroot contains around 13 grams of carbohydrates, most of which are sugars. While this is not as high as some other root vegetables, it's still enough to impact blood sugar, particularly when consumed in larger quantities. Beets are also often consumed in juice form, which can further increase their glycemic load and cause rapid blood sugar spikes. While beets can be included in a diabetic diet, it's important to do so in moderation and as part of a balanced meal. Pairing beets with protein and non-starchy vegetables can help minimize the impact on blood sugar. Opting for smaller portions or roasting them, rather than juicing or boiling, can also help reduce their glycemic index. For diabetics, managing portion sizes is key to enjoying beets without negatively affecting blood sugar levels. Number 7. Carrots in large quantities. Carrots are a nutritious vegetable rich in beta-carotene, fiber, and essential vitamins. However, when consumed in large quantities, carrots can contribute to an increase in blood sugar levels. While they are lower in carbohydrates than some root vegetables, carrots still contain natural sugars that can affect blood glucose levels, particularly if eaten in excess. The glycemic index of carrots is relatively low, meaning that they don't cause an immediate spike in blood sugar. However, when eaten in large amounts, the sugar content in carrots can add up, potentially leading to an increase in blood sugar levels. A medium-sized carrot contains around 6 grams of carbs, which isn't much on its own, but consuming multiple carrots at once or adding them to meals with other starchy vegetables can cause blood glucose levels to rise. To keep blood sugar in check, diabetics should focus on consuming carrots in moderation and balancing them with low-carb, non-starchy vegetables. Carrots can be enjoyed raw, cooked, or in soups, but portion control is essential. Pairing carrots with protein-rich foods, such as lean meats or tofu, can help slow down the absorption of sugars and reduce the impact on blood sugar. Number 8. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are often seen as a healthier alternative to white potatoes, but they can still have a significant impact on blood sugar levels, especially for diabetics. While sweet potatoes are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, they are also high in carbohydrates and have a relatively high glycemic index, which means they can cause a spike in blood glucose levels. A medium-sized sweet potato contains around 24 grams of carbs, which can be problematic for individuals managing diabetes. Although sweet potatoes have more fiber and nutrients than white potatoes, their carb content can still cause blood sugar fluctuations, particularly when consumed in large portions or paired with other carb-rich foods. Diabetics can enjoy sweet potatoes in moderation, but it's important to be mindful of portion sizes and the way they are prepared. Roasting, baking, or boiling sweet potatoes is preferable to frying, as this can help reduce their glycemic impact. Pairing sweet potatoes with protein-rich foods, healthy fats, or low-carb vegetables can help balance blood sugar levels and make them a more diabetic-friendly option. Number 9. Taro root. Taro root is a starchy root vegetable that is commonly used in various cuisines around the world. However, for diabetics, taro root can be problematic due to its high carbohydrate content. Taro is a rich source of complex carbohydrates, which can cause a rapid increase in blood glucose levels once digested. While it offers some essential nutrients like fiber and potassium, its impact on blood sugar levels makes it a less ideal choice for people managing diabetes. One medium-sized taro root contains around 30 grams of carbs, which can significantly affect blood sugar levels. Due to its high glycemic index, taro root can lead to sharp spikes in blood glucose, especially if consumed in large portions or in combination with other starchy foods. The starch in taro is broken down into glucose in the bloodstream, contributing to blood sugar fluctuations. For diabetics, it is best to limit or avoid taro root, opting for non-starchy vegetables that have a lower glycemic index, such as leafy greens, zucchini, or bell peppers. If taro is consumed, it should be done so in moderation and balance with other low-carb foods to help manage blood sugar levels. Number 10. Butternut squash. Butternut squash, like other squashes, can be problematic for diabetics due to its high carbohydrate content. While it is rich in vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber, its glycemic index is relatively high compared to other vegetables, which can cause an increase in blood sugar levels. A medium-sized serving of butternut squash can contain up to 22 grams of carbs, which can lead to spikes in blood glucose if consumed in large portions. Butternut squash is often used in soups, stews, and casseroles, making it easy to overeat and inadvertently raise blood sugar levels. While it provides valuable nutrients like vitamin A, vitamin C, and potassium, diabetics need to be mindful of portion sizes. Eating butternut squash in moderation and pairing it with protein-rich foods can help mitigate its impact on blood sugar levels. For diabetics, it's essential to focus on other non-starchy vegetables like leafy greens, cauliflower, or broccoli, which are lower in carbohydrates and have less impact on blood glucose. Butternut squash can still be enjoyed occasionally, but it should be done with caution and within the context of a balanced, low-carb diet. Summary. In today's video, we discussed the top 10 worst vegetables that diabetics should avoid to maintain healthy blood sugar levels. While vegetables are often considered an essential part of a balanced diet, certain ones, such as potatoes, corn, and sweet potatoes, can cause rapid spikes in blood glucose. We walked through why each of these vegetables can be problematic for diabetics and provided healthier alternatives that are lower in carbs and better for blood sugar control. Whether you're newly diagnosed or looking to fine-tune your diet, understanding the impact of these vegetables can make a big difference in managing your diabetes effectively. Thank you so much for watching. We hope this video has helped you become more aware of the vegetables that could affect your blood sugar levels and provided some useful tips on what to include in your diet instead. Remember, managing diabetes is all about making the right food choices, and small changes can lead to big improvements in your health. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and share it with anyone who might benefit. Also, let us know in the comments which vegetable you were most surprised to see on the list, or if you have any other tips for managing diabetes through diet. We'd love to hear from you. Stay healthy, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.